Since the Memphis Million, the war has gotten out of control with the Sectarians.
I am here to tell both general managers that I got a slot in the Memphis Million.
Wait a minute, what?
And there ain't no man living, that's gonna stop me from being in the Memphis Million.
Holy cats, it's the Undertaker!
Surprise, Kaz! You ain't the only one with an army of darkness around here, fella.
Oh yeah, you can be in the Memphis Million. All you got to do is get the hell out of the building. Good luck with that one. Oh, poor Kaz. Well, sucks to be you. Now what about two jokes left? Say goodnight, Crazy.
And Kaz Manson got some more comeuppance on Rage against Tex Lynch in a Texas deathmatch. Boy, Don, catch a look. Referees already got Kaz partially patched up. They got the stretcher out. It's serious business. I think Tex might sideline Mr. Manson here for some time to come.
Score one for my favorite side then. I pray he's gone forever. If only I could be sure.
That's you all over, Christy. Always heavy with the drama.
Yeah, you like that, Myron?
Yeah, I do. Oh, wait a minute, folks. Hangman Tex Lynch decided the party's not over, going right after Kaz Manson right there on the stretcher. Whoa, takes him down to the ground. The match still going on in the mind of Hangman Tex Lynch. Somebody's gonna have to break this up. Whoa!
Enjoy your vacation,
And the front office punishment of the Sectarians continues tonight with Kaz Manson sideline, the Boogeyman, and Papa Shango. The remaining Sectarians in the building set to go up against the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and the Undertaker, in a match definitely sanctioned by both general managers.
Well, you know, what can I say?
The following tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the Sectarians at a combined weight of 520 pounds, Papa Shango and the Boogeyman. Seems like Boogeyman and Papa Shango are all on their own tonight. No Kaz, and no messages from Lilith Morella, at least not so far. The impression I get is that we do in fact have the Sectarians on the ropes in this ongoing battle that's been raging since last fall.
But don't sell the Sectarians short, GB. These guys are sneaky. I mean, yeah, okay, we've got them under control, at least for the present, but things can change up real quick.
You've got to know, the Sectarians aren't gonna be standing on ceremony here. They've got to be plotting something underhanded. It just makes sense. But here's hoping the Brothers of Destruction contain these two weirdos.
That's why we brought out the heavy artillery, Wally. That is exactly why.
And Kane and the Undertaker certainly qualify as heavy artillery. Oh, here we go. I know you're gonna do it, Tex. Go ahead, indulge yourself.
Fire!
You're a strange man, Tex.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Kane and the Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
You may very well ask yourselves, how did we get here? Well, Steve Groves and I agreed. There's only one way to fight evil, and that's with evil. You gotta find a dog to lead a dog, and Kane and the Undertaker were more than willing to sign up, especially when it comes to the question of who controls darkness around here in RWL. I guarantee you they do not believe it's the Sectarians.
Well, Tex, between yourself, Kane, and the Undertaker, Kaz Manson of the Sectarians has been definitely taken down and sidelined. Let's see what happens when Kane and the Undertaker face Papa Shango and the Boogeyman.
Well, I hope I'm right about this, and I hope the Sectarians are about to receive a little bit more comeuppance from Kane and the Undertaker. Referee Tom Canamora rings the bell. Papa Shango and Kane. Kane misses with the throat chop, and Papa Shango goes right in for the bear hug. Oh man, starting off early. Kane not going to put up with this nonsense for very long. Couple of elbows to the head, a double ear clap. Papa Shango backs it off. Kane with a running DDT takes Papa Shango down the canvas. Papa Shango backing up here. Kane locks him up. The Big Red Machine has him up. Oh, whoa, look at this. Papa Shango with the quick counter and a hard right that stuns Kane. Up and over the top rope and onto the floor goes Papa Shango as the Undertaker is tagged into the match. Papa Shango makes his way back in, and here comes the Dead Man. Locks up with Papa Shango. Up over the shoulder. Running power slam, and down goes Papa Shango again. The Undertaker starting off with power right away. Head slam right into the canvas. Undertaker rounds up Papa Shango, a couple of hard rights, and slam face first into the mat. And here comes Kane on the tag as the Boogeyman comes in for the first time. Boogeyman charges. Running clothesline takes Kane down. Boogeyman rebounds off the ropes. Connects with the splash and covers. One, but just one. Kane still way too powerful. Boogeyman trying for another bear hug on Kane. Well, it didn't work for Papa Shango. It's probably not going to work for him either. Kane almost effortlessly powering out of that one. Charges, whoa, kitchen sink knee to the midsection, and beating his feet on the Mississippi mud. That is the Boogeyman. Kane starts raining hard right hands on the head of the Boogeyman. Kane steps out, and here comes the Undertaker to take his chances with the Boogeyman. Kate Taker fails to connect with that kick. Boogeyman with a series of rights, a kick, and a DDT that takes Undertaker down on the mat. Boogeyman turns him over, goes behind, gouges him in the face of the Undertaker. The Boogeyman definitely not playing around here. These Sectarians, they are as mean as they come. Papa Shango watching as the Boogeyman catches a right from the Undertaker. Undertaker has him all the way up. But Boogeyman, quick with the counter and a chop block that takes the Undertaker down with one knee. Running drop kick that kind of connected. And now, head first into the turnbuckle goes the Undertaker. And here comes Papa Shango, and here comes a double team from the Sectarians as the Undertaker is whipped across the ropes and flapjack face first into the mat. Papa Shango in control of things here as he steps to the outside. Undertaker right there menacing him, but goes after Kane, now trying to go after the Undertaker as well. Papa Shango not sure what to do with himself right here. Undertaker goes after the Boogeyman. Kane gets whipped into the barricade by Papa Shango. Here comes the Undertaker. The Dead Man locked up and whipped halfway across town by Papa Shango. Papa Shango rounds up the Undertaker, slams him to the floor. Charges, double axe handle to the back of the head. Rounds up the Undertaker, locks him up. Undertaker counters with a kick and a running kick that takes Papa Shango down to the floor. The Undertaker locks it up with Papa Shango. Papa Shango's got him up over the shoulder. And head first into the apron goes the Undertaker. Now Papa Shango taking his business to Kane. Has him up, sidewalk slam on the floor as the Undertaker makes his way back inside the ring. Goes after the Boogeyman one more time, takes him down on the floor. The count is broken. Flying clothesline from the Undertaker. Papa Shango locks up the Undertaker, has him up. Front cradle position, fall away slam. Undertaker quickly stepping outside. Takes himself back inside as Papa Shango showboats for the fans. Delivers an elbow to the head of the Undertaker, locks up Papa Shango. Has him up over the shoulders. Where are we going here? Slam down to the canvas. As Papa Shango covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2. Undertaker powering out almost effortlessly. Papa Shango drives a knee into the head of the Undertaker. Papa Shango moves back in. Undertaker with an enziguri takes Papa Shango down to the mat. As Undertaker steps out, and here comes Kane. The Big Red Machine with a kitchen sink knee to the midsection of Papa Shango. Shango steps outside. Undertaker right there waiting for him to get pitched halfway across the floor. Papa Shango takes himself back inside. Locks it up with Kane. Has him up over the shoulders, but Kane, with a series of elbows to the side of the head of Papa Shango, escapes the hold. Locks it up. Whips Papa Shango to the ropes. Running kick, takes him down. Follows it up with a leg drop. Papa Shango in big trouble, with Kane just stomping the life out of the voodoo priest of the Sectarians. Another leg drop from the Big Red Machine. Kane rounds him up over the shoulder, and a running power slam with Kane covering and hook the leg. 1, 2, just the 2. Papa Shango powering out of the pin. Kane rounds him up again. Short clothesline. Takes Shango down to the canvas one more time. Big Red Machine, almost 7 feet of Kane, all the way up on the top rope. Here we go. Beautiful crossbody. Executed to perfection. Papa Shango feeling the effects of that one. Kane trying to gather him up, but a leg sweep takes Kane down to the mat as the Boogeyman comes in on the tag. Papa Shango steps out. Boogeyman locks up with Kane. Whips him to the ropes. Delivers a beautiful clothesline and takes Kane down to the mat. Kane quickly back to his feet, taken down one more time by the Boogeyman. Kane counters with a kick, takes Boogeyman down to the canvas. Delivers another leg drop to the Boogeyman. The Big Red Machine. All power all the time. Boogeyman fails to connect with that shoulder tackle. Kane goes behind. Inverted Dragon Sleeper. He's got him up. Inverted suplex. Nicely done by the Big Red Machine. Kane stopped and countered by the Boogeyman. Boogeyman rounds him up again by the throat, drives a knee into the midsection, setting him up with a pump handle up over the shoulder, slammed down to the mat. Kane is laid out as the Boogeyman rounds him up again, has him by the double choke lift and power bomb to the canvas. The Boogeyman covers, hooks the leg, but the Undertaker right there to spoil the pin. Here comes Papa Shango. The Boogeyman whips the Undertaker out onto the floor, returns to Kane. Kane kicks him in the head. Kane locks it up with the Boogeyman, whips him to the ropes. Tilt to whirl slam, beautifully executed by Kane. The Big Red Machine catches an overhand clubbing right from the Boogeyman. Boogeyman rounds him up again, escorting Kane to his team's corner, head first into the Sectarian's turnbuckle. An elbow and a cheap shot from Papa Shango. Kane from behind catches a back rake from the Boogeyman, and a hard right to the back. Boogeyman taking full advantage of Kane here, delivers a headbutt between the shoulder blades. Rounds Kane up, another clubbing overhand right as Papa Shango comes in on the tag. Looks like Kane's trying to find his way out of town here. Papa Shango. Too late. Undertaker comes in on the tag. Papa Shango frozen. Charges. Doesn't connect. Locks up with the Undertaker. Has him up. Slams him down. Papa Shango trying to go after Kane as well. Clothesline. Takes the Undertaker over the top rope and on the floor as the Boogeyman comes in and is tagged again. Undertaker makes his way back into the ring. Charges. Takes down the Boogeyman. Oh, man. Undertaker gathers him up. Catches a knee to the midsection as the Boogeyman whips the Undertaker to the ropes. They connect with nothing happening. A hard right up over the shoulders, fly swatter from the Boogeyman. Boogeyman moving back in on the Undertaker. Rounds him back up. Escorting the dead man to his team's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes the Undertaker as Papa Shango is tagged in. And here comes another double team from the Sectarians. Shoulder tackle, clothesline. Takes the Undertaker down again. Papa Shango rounds up the Undertaker, locks him up. Has him all the way up, long, stalling vertical suplex. And this will take a very long time to show when Papa Shango. Boom, there it goes. Papa Shango with a long vertical suplex on the Undertaker. Sets him up, spinning discus punch. Takes him down again. Papa Shango rounds up the Undertaker one more time. Escorting him to the corner, smashes his head into the buckle. Here comes the Boogeyman on the tag and another double team as the Undertaker is whipped to the ropes. And a double back body drop. The tide seemed to be turning against Kane and the Undertaker here, and I don't like that not one bit. Boogeyman delivers hard right hands to the head of the Undertaker as Papa Shango is tagged in again. The Sectarians, much to my annoyance, working very efficiently as a team. Papa Shango makes his way all the way up to the top rope, and here we go. Drives an elbow into the back of the Undertaker. Papa Shango rolls him over, covers, hooks the leg, one, but Kane right there to break up the pin. The Big Red Machine definitely has his brother's back. Oh man, Undertaker counters, gets back to his feet as he steps out, and ooh, here comes Kane. And Kane does not look happy. Kane locks it up with Papa Shango, has him up over the shoulders. Let's see where we go. Drops him, snake eyes, head first into the buckle. Papa Shango in the seated position in the corner as Kane tries to choke the life out of the voodoo priest of the Sectarians. Referee Tom Canamore trying to break this one up. Good luck trying to stop Kane. Kane slammed face first to the canvas by Papa Shango as the Boogeyman is tagged in again. The Boogeyman moves in, locks it up with Kane, catches a knee to the midsection. Kane's got him up. Oh, look at this right here. Tombstone pile driver from the Big Red Machine. Kane covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. But no, I don't know how the Boogeyman managed to get out of that one, and I'm sure Kane don't understand it either. Kane goes right back to work on the Boogeyman, delivers a stomp, delivers another as Kane steps out, and here comes the Undertaker. Oh, man. Undertaker moves in, rolls an elbow into the chest of the Boogeyman, goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. But no, Boogeyman powering out again, and the Undertaker's starting to get a little bit frustrated here. What's it going to take to put the Sectarians away here? Undertaker rounds him up, a couple of hard rights, a shot to the midsection. Boogeyman whipped out over and onto the floor to Undertaker in hot pursuit right after him. Here he comes. Boogeyman laid out. Undertaker moves in quickly, countered by the Boogeyman on the outside. Boogeyman catches a kick to the midsection. Undertaker locks him up, pitches him towards the timekeeper's area, towards the barricades, makes his way back in. Referee Tom Canamore still counting the Boogeyman on the outside. As Kane and the Undertaker ostensibly apparently begin to regain control of this match as Kane is tagged in. Boogeyman just getting back to his feet. Makes his way back inside. Kane's right there waiting for him. Spinning neckbreaker for the Boogeyman. The Big Red Machine, with the full support of the fans here in Tulsa tonight, as Papa Shango is tagged in, running DDT right on the bald head of Papa Shango. Kane fails to connect with that drop kick, delivers a throat chop, a kick, has him up, backbreaker. Papa Shango laid out center ring as the Undertaker comes in on the tag. The legendary Deadman moves in on Papa Shango, rounds him up. Here we go, Goozle. And there's the choke slam to hell from the Undertaker. Papa Shango in big time trouble here as the Undertaker stalks Papa Shango, rounds him up. Oh, here we go. He's setting him up. And there it is. Tombstone pile driver. Undertaker goes for the cover. He's laid out Papa Shango. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote. The Brothers of Destruction but defeat the Sectarians by pinfall.
Time, 14 minutes and 21 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Kane and the Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
Well, the fact is it was a long and difficult battle. And yet, Kane and the Undertaker end up prevailing over Papa Shango and the Boogeyman of the Sectarians in this tag team matchup. And this is likely to send the Sectarians back to licking their wounds, at least for the time being.
I can't say I'm feeling too badly for the Sectarians. And while I know they'll be back sooner or later, this little battle in the ongoing war has got to set them back a good piece, in addition to just Manson being laid up. I'm happy.
Tex, it is good to see you. I was hoping you would come out of the broadcast booth. It's a pleasure to see you again. Pleasure to see you too again, Torhata-san. Indeed it is. I've been following events here in RWL. What exactly is going on with Naoko Hana and these Sectarians of yours? Oh, long story, Torhata-san. Hana fell in with some bad people, Wound up getting kidnapped, wound up getting brainwashed. Now she says she's Lilith Morella or something like that. Plus, they've got her wrapped up so good nobody can get to her. Oh, Tex, that is no good. A faction going into business for themselves is an extraordinarily dangerous thing. Don't you realize that? Tell me, how deep is this deep cover she's under? It's pretty bad. Under Scott Bell as Hana, she wrestled for 4 months, but as Lilith Morella, we've seen her wrestle a total of 1 match, and all she ever does is deliver media messages with a voiceover, and I'm not even sure that's even her, man. Oh, Tex, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, Naoko Hana is someone you might characterize as being, shall we say, susceptible. Stupid, huh?
In essence. Listen, Tex, perhaps I could be of some assistance as her former employer. Maybe I could speak to her in some way.
Torohata-san, do you think that would work?
It would be a question of whether or not I still hold any influence with Naoko Hana. But anyhow, you've got to get back to the broadcast booth. Perhaps we should discuss this in more detail after the show. I'd be happy to meet you right here afterwards.
All right, I guess that sounds great, Torohata-san. I will see you here and we'll talk more.
Sounds excellent, Tex. Looking forward to it.